What's going on, everyone? Versus Z here, and today we're going to be looking at a Revoltech figure, the ARX-8 Laevatein. Now, I don't know how to say that word for my own good, but I mean, Laevatain's my closest thing. If you guys know how to say it, then please help me out. But anyway, this guy's from Full Metal Panic. I have no idea or no clue anything about the anime. All I know is a lot of the mechs look just like this guy. Um, yeah, I'm totally clueless about the anime. I'll probably watch it when I get a chance, but um, as of now, I have no clue, knowledge, or anything about the anime. So, anyone, and I'm sure one of you or two of you have seen Full Metal Panic. I'm sure you guys know where this guy's coming from. Let me know. Let me know if it's a good series or not. This and that. Just fill me in. But anyway, this is going to be a two-part review because he's got a whole bunch of stuff that needs to be talked about, that needs to be covered. His box is about two normal size Revoltech figures boxes stacked side by side. That's how many things he's got to talk about. Everything you see on him right now are like in his I don't know what it's going to be called. I'm going to go hyper mode. A lot of the things that are on him right now are extra parts that are done through part swapping. Like even on his legs and stuff, like these little protrusions on his knees, those are actually holders for a progressive knife kind of weapon. And then, on top of here, on his shoulders, I don't know what these are, but I guess they're energy binders or something. And then on the back of his head, you have that flame coming out. So that a lot of what's on him is extra parts. Actually, even his head is part swapped. So yeah, I'm gonna take two reviews to talk a lot about this guy. Also, because I don't really see a lot of detailed, high quality reviews of this guy anyway, so I'm gonna take the chance to go ahead and do that. Cover this great figure for you guys, because I don't know what it is about this figure. I don't know if it's a limited release or if it's just hard to come by, but I don't really see a lot of these figures. Like maybe there's two people that I know on YouTube that I've subscribed to, or my friends are in my network that I know who have this guy. Um, but well, yeah, I'm just gonna take my time and review this guy. All right, so last good look at him in this mode at least, because for the remainder of this first part, you're gonna be looking at his normal mode. Yeah, it looks really awesome. It's a Revoltech, of course. So what can you expect of the posability and the poses you can get him into? Like, look at this. It's pretty dramatic air pose. A lot of it's thanks to the stand that a lot of the Revoltechs come with. Actually, all Revoltechs come with a stand, I hope. Alright, so now we have the Laevatein in as straight a stance as you're going to get him in. The one thing I always found annoying about Revoltechs is you can't get him in like a perfectly straight stance. A lot of the limbs and everything are kind of misproportioned because of all the Revoltech joints and everything, because of their angles and stuff like that. It gets really technical, but if you're not picky about, straight stances and stuff like that, then it shouldn't be a problem. It really shouldn't be a problem for me. I'm really picky about perfection. Anyway, yeah, we're going to go over his articulation. It's a Revoltech, so there's going to be a whole bunch of points of articulation. Starting with the head, you have double jointed neck, which is one attached to the torso, and then one attached to the neck and the head itself, so it can go up and down, rotate, and tilt side to side a little bit. Arms can go backwards, forwards, up and down, rotate, of course. Oh, that wasn't supposed to happen. Rotate at the elbow, bend at the elbow, and the wrist. All the hands are pegged in there so they can rotate, of course. And the hands are fixed posed. And he has a whole bunch of them, by the way. Double jointed torso, you have up and down on the bottom. You have tilting side to side. I mean up and down on the top part of the joint. Tilt side to side on the top part of the joint, and it also turn side to side. His legs are designed like the flag and the enact, if you guys are familiar with those kits. So you need to also be careful of the joint here because it'll pop out easily. A lot of Revoltech figures have these revolver joints that they call, and they all like to not pop out but slide out easily, but that's not a problem. It's just how the whole figure is designed. But anyway, I can go side to side, forward and backward, bend at the elbow, bend at the knee, kind of actually rotate at the lower part of the leg too. This little knee armor will move as well. It's on a revolver joint as well. The ankles can go side to side, turn side to side, and go up and down, like very slightly though. Well, up slightly, but down a lot more. The Revoltech joint just sounds so nice. And then this heel spur back here is also on a revolver joint. So yeah, quite a bit of articulation. I have to be honest, I've seen more articulation on some high grades, but I guess the focus of the Revoltech figures is not to be a model kit with good posing, but to be a very playable action figure, and Revoltechs definitely do a good job at that. A very playable and durable action figure, one that seems like it breaks, but very easy to put back together. And besides, what is it? What did I say this number? Well, number 59. So it shouldn't be too bad. Anyway, let's move on to his basic accessories for at least this basic form of his. Alright, so his basic accessories are quite a few. So if he was a standalone figure, just this basic thing, he'd be still a nice Revoltech figure. Let's start off with his hands. He has 2 trigger fingers. This dramatic hand, I like to call it. And there's only one. It's for his left. And his knife hands. And there's 2 for each. He comes with 2 anti-tank knives, I think it's called. Really basic. Sorry. Yeah, just really basic. Yeah, anti-tank daggers are what they're called. A really basic size, very boring looking. I'll probably paint them with some darker silver. I don't know. Maybe they look good just like that. But he can hold them with these knife fingers really easily. You just slide them in, and you're good. These robot arms, which are on Revoltech joints, quite a few points of articulation here too. What these do is, these little parts here on the chest, they're his robot arms. You see the little red panel here? It's identical to that red panel. You're supposed to somehow remove this little gray part off the chest. It's really hard for me, and I'm not going to do that. We're not going to waste time doing that. Basically, you just remove this, peg this into a hole in there, and then you have a robot arm. And what that is used for is these grenades here. So you basically just slide the grenade in the robot arm, then the robot arm holds the grenade, and I guess it drops it or throws it or something. So yeah, there's that. And also this 67mm shot cannon. Not a shotgun, a shot cannon. So yeah, really awesome, and he can hold it in his, of course, his trigger finger right here. Just slide it all the way in, holds it very nicely, and there you go, he's ready to shoot. So yeah, that's pretty much it for his basic form. I think I'm going to go over the rest in the second part now, and I guess I'll see you guys there then.